So you've got Tesla and Nvidia, two massive tech companies, right? But what's happening in the market with them is, well, it's kind of weird. One stock is flying high, the other's taking a hit. But what if the daily price chart isn't telling us the whole story? What if the real narrative is buried in the data? Let's dig in. Okay, just take a look at this. On the one hand, you have Tesla stock on an absolute rocket ship, up 8.5%. And on the other, there's Nvidia, the darling of the whole AI revolution, and it's down over 2%. I mean, on the surface, it looks like a total mismatch. The question is, who's really winning here? So you'd think, easy. Tesla's the winner, no contest. The numbers are right there in black and white. But, not so fast. If you think it's that simple, the stock market's probably got a surprise for you. This chart, it's only half the picture. And boom, here's the twist. The second we look at what people are actually saying online, the hype, the excitement, the sentiment, the whole story just flips upside down. Nvidia, the stock that's in the red, actually has a way higher sentiment score than Tesla. So how is that even possible? Why is the stock that's dipping getting all the love online? That is the puzzle we are going to solve right now.
All right, first up, Tesla. The stock is flying high, no one's debating that, but we need to figure out why the online buzz, while it's definitely positive, isn't quite as off-the-charts euphoric. Let's get into the details.
So Tesla's sentiment score comes in at a 0.65. Now that's a pretty solid score, for sure. It shows there's a lot of support and it's clearly enough to help push that price up. But it also tells you there's a little bit of hesitation, something holding it back from being a total slam dunk. So where's the excitement coming from? Well, it really just boils down to two big things: full self-driving and their delivery numbers. FSD is like the holy grail for Tesla investors. They see a future of robo-taxis, software subscriptions, you name it. So any good news there just sends the stock flying. And those huge Q4 delivery numbers, well, that's just hard proof that people are still lining up to buy the cars. Okay, that all sounds great, right? So if everything's going so well, why isn't that sentiment score pushing, say, 0.8 or even 0.9 like Nvidia's? What are the people who are a little more cautious worried about? What's keeping that optimism from boiling over? Well, there are a few things that are giving people pause. First, competition is getting really fierce. Everybody wants a piece of the EV pie. Then there's the other side of that FSD coin. Is it about to change the world, or is it a regulatory headache just waiting to happen? You throw in the constant questions about its sky-high valuation, and yeah, you can see why some of that excitement is being mixed with a healthy dose of caution. Okay, now for Nvidia. And this is where our puzzle gets really interesting. The stock's price is down, but public confidence, the hype online, is absolutely through the roof. Seriously, what is going on here? This chart right here, it tells the whole story. You can see Nvidia's sentiment score, a massive 0.78, just dwarfing Tesla's. This right here, this is the core of our mystery. It's the data that seems to completely contradict what the stock price is doing in the short term. The reason for all this confidence can be summed up in just two letters: AI. Nvidia basically makes the picks and shovels for the AI gold rush. They are the undisputed king. And for the bulls, the believers, this AI revolution is just getting started. So for them, a price tip isn't a red flag at all, it's a golden opportunity to buy more. Okay, so that's the big question, isn't it? If everyone is so sure that Nvidia is the future, if the belief in their long-term dominance is just rock solid, then why is the stock price down right now? What's the problem? The bears are all yelling one thing: AI bubble. They're worried the hype has gotten way ahead of itself, that the valuation is just insane, and that a big correction is coming. And you know what? They might have a point. You've got giants like Google and Amazon making their own chips now, and let's not forget the chip industry has always had these huge booms and busts. It's just how it works. So, what's the verdict? We've laid out all the evidence. Is Tesla the short-term champ, or is Nvidia playing the long game here? It's time to put all the pieces together and finally crack this case. Here's the key. The big secret to all this? It's about time. We're looking at two completely different signals on two completely different timelines. The daily stock price? That's the short term. It freaks out over every headline and quarterly report. But social sentiment? That's the long game. It's driven by a deeper belief in where a company is headed years from now. And this table just lays it all out perfectly. Tesla's winning the short-term battle right now, and that victory is fueled by immediate good news like those delivery numbers. But Nvidia, even though it stumbled recently, might actually be winning the long-term war of belief, a war that's all about the future of AI. It's a classic case of today's news versus tomorrow's promise. So this all leaves us with one huge question.
Is all this online buzz, this social sentiment, a crystal ball that can actually predict a company's future long before the stock market catches on? Or is it just a noisy echo chamber amplifying the hopes and dreams of a crowd that's already made up its mind? The answer to that could be worth billions. What do you think?